Time to check in on the latest buzz in the entertainment world.
Mike from 1051 The Buzz joining us live right now. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
All right.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, yes. We've been talking about Betty White and her legacy all morning long, and there's really, there are very few words that you cannot say about her. She's just incredible.
Would have been 100 today.
So,
R.I.P.
what are we learning about today? What side, what angle do you have onto the Betty White discussion?
Well, so there was actually a special film that was produced that is only going to be in theaters today, and it was originally scheduled just to honor her 100th birthday as a special all things Betty White, a look back at her career, and included a final interview with her that was filmed in her house on December 20th. And the producers are coming out and talking about how after the passing of Betty White, they kind of went back to rework the shape of the entire movie to include that news as part of it. And that when they went to film the final interview with Betty, that she was just 99 years old, regular old Betty. She was excited to get glammed up. She didn't want to read off a script or a teleprompter. She just wanted to go off the cuff and ad-lib everything. And she was just genuinely endearing, hilariously funny, and that she really enjoyed being a part of the whole project.
Oh, she just is like one of the best humans.
I know, it gets better every time somebody shares a story.
Yeah.
Her legacy just continues to grow.
I've never heard anything that makes you think like, oh, you know, so she's just as good and genuine in person as everything you see on TV is what it seems like.
It really does. And there was a social media campaign called the Betty White Challenge. I just wanted to kind of plug everybody out there. She was so giving to animal shelters and rescuing animals and making sure that was top of mind for her. And she did a lot of it in secret. And the Betty White Challenge was just, if you can, give $5 to your local animal shelter today in her name. And, you know, just help out as many pets as possible.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've actually got the American Humane Society joining us in just a few minutes, I think, after the break to talk about, or in our next half hour, to talk about some of the ways that you can help out today. We've got so many local animal shelters here, really deserving of some support. They do so much good work. So a great way to mark her birthday.
Oh, absolutely. And if you're going to see that film tonight, I'm sure it'll be captivating. They filmed it over the last 10 years, starting at her 90th birthday, and just worked all the way right up to the end.
Oh,
wow.
That's so cool.
That is, really is.
Okay, so Jonah Hill and Leo DiCaprio, if you don't know, they've got a bit of a bromance going on.
Okay.
Yeah. Jonah Hill, Leonardo DiCaprio, they're buds. Apparently, they had to quarantine together. So how did that go?
Yeah, their history goes back to when they worked on The Wolf on Wall Street together. But when they filmed the movie for Netflix, Don't Lick Up, they were starting production right at the beginning of the initial pandemic. And they had to take intermediate breaks while filming. And somehow Leo and Jonah ended up in the same trailer or hotel room or who knows what. But Leo forced Jonah Hill to watch The Mandalorian on Disney Plus. And Jonah Hill is not a sci-fi fan. He goes on record, he's like, yeah, I know Baby Yoda's cute and all, but I just don't get it, you know?
Come on, Jonah.
I kind of get that. Jonah Hill's a little bit, you know, he carries himself in a certain kind of way, but he said he's never really been a fan of sci-fi. He says, if it didn't happen or it couldn't potentially happen, I don't really want to be a part of it. But then he goes on to say how during the pandemic, he really got into Game of Thrones, even though it's a little sci-fi-ish with the dragons and such, but much more realistic than what The Mandalorian was presenting.
So he'll go for Game of Thrones, but Baby Yoda couldn't win him over with his charms?
I thought it was going to be like Leo trolling Jonah Hill. I thought it was going to be like a super bad marathon or something like that, that he was going to make him watch. I was excited for that.
I love that Leo DiCaprio likes Star Wars, though.
Yeah.
As if you needed another reason to like him.
Right? Imagine being in quarantine with Leonardo DiCaprio and you just sit down with a bucket of popcorn and be like, you know what, we're going to watch The Mandalorian tonight. And, you know, not any of these Oscar-nominated movies that I'm always up against in the Academy Awards, but we're just going to sit back and watch some Baby Yoda.
Watch Mandalorian.
Love it.
I would be okay with that quarantine.
Yeah, I would too. I would too. All right, man. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks as always.
All right, take care, guys.
All right. You can listen to Liz and Mike every weekday morning on 1051 The Buzz. Okay.